Hey guys, it's Michael from Fire and Brilliance. In the last couple of weeks, I've been going over videos as to reasons why a person will choose one design over the other. Today's episode is super exciting. It's about ring baskets. Okay, so that's a specific design. The section under the ring, right where the head is, and the basket, the design that goes around it. So 3 reasons as to why people choose rings with baskets, okay? Number 1, a lot of times it's one of a kind or it's very, very unique. So if you're a type of person that likes a design that wants to be, you want it to be unique to yourself, or if you want a specific design that not many other people have, a basket design might be right for you, okay? Reason number 2, there's an extra flair to it. Absolutely. There, at the bottom of the halo, or the design that goes around the head, which is called the basket, depending on how you design it, it definitely has an extra flair, okay? And last but not least, the number 3 reason is the overall look and feel. You can make it as complex as possible or as simple as possible. It's up to you, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to go over a few different basket designs so they could take a look at. I'm going to get right into it. Alright guys, so the first ring that I want to show you guys is a regular 4-prong setting. The center stone here is a 10mm or 4-carat diamond equivalent weight fab colorless moissanite. Okay, so from the top looking down, this is a somewhat of a halo. It's not exactly a halo, but it's somewhat of a halo where it's kind of connected to the shank, and it looks kind of like a infinity shank. Okay, so there's a nice mill grain design on the side of the shank. Now for this episode, since we are talking about baskets, the basket that I'm referring to, it's basically the bottom section right under the center stone, okay, or the head, all right? So for this specific variation of this ring, this is somewhat of a basket, but not exactly 100% a basket, only because it's connected. The design is connected all the way through to the shank, where it goes down as a half eternity design, okay? But for this specific section of the ring or the basket, you'll notice that there are diamonds that comes from the midway point of the shank. It goes all the way up towards the basket and it goes down. The beautiful part about it is that you're able to play around with this specific design. So you'll see some scroll work, some filigree, and it's right under that halo. Okay, and the beautiful part about this specific design as well is right under the basket, there's also more design that you're able to play with. Okay, so this ring specifically is made of 14K white gold, and let me just show you again where that all of that design, the 3 points that I had made earlier, is that you can make it unique to yourself. There's definitely an extra pop or flair to it, and you can make it as complex or simple as you want. All right, so the second ring that I'll be taking out, this beautiful ring here has a 9x7mm first crush moissanite. Now, this specific ring is made of 14K solid rose gold. From the top going down, the center stone is held by 4 prongs. There are diamonds surrounding the halo, and there's mill grain, or these little dots of metal that you see here that goes around all of the diamonds as well, around the halo. Okay, it's a half eternity diamond split shank, and there's also mill grain right in between at the outer perimeters of the shank. Okay, now as for the basket, which is basically the main attraction of this episode, this specific basket is gorgeous. As you can see here, we basically played around with the type of design. It looks very, these specific design looks very diamond-like in shape. And there's mill grain, again, these little dots that you see here, dots of metal, that is basically decorated around the perimeter of this diamond-like kite-shaped design. And you'll notice here there's a small diamond in each one of those sections. Now this is a true basket. Okay, this is a cathedral shank that goes towards the halo or the center stone, and you see the entire basket here, okay? So that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like a basket. It's holding the center stone. The beautiful thing about this is that it goes all the way around. So even right in the middle of the split shank, you'll still see that design there. So it goes around all the way. All right, and for the last setting that I'll be taking out, this specific setting has a 11 by 9 millimeter heirloom moissanite old mine cut by Fire and Brilliance. Okay, so this beautiful stone is set on a 4-prong setting. The entire ring is made of solid 14K rose gold. As you can tell here, on top of the basket, it's decorated by diamonds as a halo. Okay, this definitely looks more like an emerald cut or octagonal cut, elongated octagonal cut, with a center stone that's actually a cushion shape. So that's what's unique about this specific setting. Now, let me go down towards the sides. This is also a split shank with diamonds on both sides of the split shank. But the beautiful part about this specific setting is that even though it's a split shank, there's also a row of diamonds right in between. This specific setting is very vintage, and it has a very antique-inspired look and feel with all of the mill grain that goes around the perimeter of all the diamonds. Okay, so it's on both sides. Now, since this episode again is about the basket, I want to turn it around and showcase what this setting has to offer. So as you can see here, this specific scroll work is a design that's quite simple as opposed to the previous one. Now, the previous one was very complex, right? Point number 3 that I had mentioned earlier, you can keep it as simple or as complex as you want. This one is very simple, where it's a very simple design, and there's mill grain along that specific design. The basket's rather simple. It starts and ends in a very simple manner, and it has a very elegant look and feel. It has a nice touch to it. All right, so it's on both sides. And a lot of people like that too. Again, you'll hear this from me over and over and over again. It has nothing to do with the gemstone that you choose, natural or lab. It has nothing to do with the design that you choose, complex or simple. It has everything to do with what you like, because you're going to be the person that'll be wearing it. So just make sure that it's going to be a design, a stone, a ring type shape, or specific specifications that you like, because at the end of the day, that's what matters. So there's really no right or wrong answer. So hopefully this episode with these 3 different designs that looks rather complex on top with all the basket designs, hopefully you'll be able to gain a bit of inspirations if you're in the market or currently looking to design your own piece of jewelry. All right, so these are only 3 of many designs that are currently out there. So hopefully this will give you an idea of what you can do, so that when you're ready to go ahead and start the design process, then you'll be able to know what's available out there. All right, guys, so I hope you guys really like what you saw there. I do want to take this moment to thank you so much. We have hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Again, our goal this year is to hit 10,000 subscribers. So if you have been following our channel and you do like what you see, please definitely support us, okay? With that being said, we're also available on other platforms as well, Instagram, Facebook. At the same time, we started a new page on Instagram. If you do want to see what we have to offer here at Fire and Brilliance, we did start an Instagram page. It's actually our catalog page. It's called @LoveMoisey. Okay, our main page is @Fire and Brilliance, but this specific catalog page is @LoveMoisey. If you want to check out what we have to offer here at Fire and Brilliance, you can also follow us on Twitter. Obviously, here, subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat. We're definitely on all multiple platforms. All right, so leave a comment below if you have any questions at all, if there's an idea, if there's anything that you want us to showcase, if there's anything that you want to see, if there's anything that you want us to compare, or if there's anything that you want me to evaluate and speak about, definitely let us know, okay? Again, thank you so much for allowing us to have 2,000 subscribers, and we're going to continue to do this for you all the way to 2018 and beyond, okay? With that being said, I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.